Hello, welcome to Gutter Stars. This is a Spelljammer actual play for Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and this is session 42. We're mid-combat. We haven't actually played for months, so I feel like the amount I remember of what's going on is less than it should be. It's been like a very busy time. And if you can hear a fan, if you can hear a low-key whirring, it's either Alex's brain or it is the fan that he's pointed at his microphone.
I did just turn the fan off, so it will just be my brain.
Yeah, the continued whirring is Alex's brain.
Yeah. And once his brain switches off, we'll have no more fans.
Yeah. Bum.
Sorry, this is a
yes.
joke.
Yeah, indeed. So when last we left our heroes, you were mid-combat. Does someone want to try to remember what was going on? I know some people don't know. I don't know if Jamie was here last time. I'm trying to remember.
We were dogfighting with the Scro, I believe.
Yeah, because there was this space combat, which was after we had saved the ship caught in kind of a suspended reality time stop sort of magic sleep situation.
Mm-hmm. That's right, yeah.
Had we actually confirmed the crew, what ship it was we were fighting, other than just how it looked, what people were manning it?
Well, yeah, you had got to the point, hadn't you, of you had killed a bunch of crew members and who were like, there were small guys who looked like I think there were some kobolds and some other stuff like that. And there are a few big guys who looked more like ogres. And I think, you had taken a little bit of damage. You'd done a lot of crew damage. You'd decided to focus essentially wholly on, because you have some weapons that can do whole point damage. But I think you decided to focus basically wholly on killing their crew, hadn't you? I believe.
Yeah, I think I remember now. Yeah. The genie I was sending out to.
Yes, you were sending the Iron Tornado out to. He was scouting and he had smashed some stuff, and he's unsummoned though, so you do not have him now.
Yeah, it was an eventful scouting expedition.
But he did like kill loads of their crew. He killed loads of their crew members. Yeah, he killed loads of their crew members. So yes, that was good, I guess.
Yeah, it was kind of our first proper space combat.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you'd previously once exchanged shots or something and then surrendered, and you've also run away. So that was like that was the mix. That's the things you'd done so far. But yeah, it's because you were previously in the Star Sail, the little kind of ship's boat essentially that your friend Jackson can genetically pilot. But this is an actual Spelljammer you're in I1 that uses magic from a caster. Who is did we say Morthylla or Vil was at the wheel at the moment? It's Vil, you're in control, aren't you? You're
Vil, yeah.
Yeah. And I think we had kind of decided where everyone else was on the thing. I'm just but yeah, I think there'd been a discussion about because you got your directions facing. They are facing northwest. You are facing northwest as well. The Cygnus. You're both facing northwest, I think. Oh no, you're facing northwest. They're facing southeast. In fact,
we are charging straight at each other. They have a ramming prow, don't they? That's bad for us.
Yep.
Yeah. So Ichabod isn't here anymore. Just look at this. Jones, you weren't around during the battle up until now, or at least you weren't, Andrew. But
I was going to say I've not really been able to do much just because we've been exchanging cannon shots.
We've got Beach for 15 minutes, so we've now got Tom though. Maybe we could make a merger of Tom and Beach's brains. So after Beach goes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm probably just looking at the wrong notes about who was here last time. Anyway, are we just still kind of we weren't at the boarding stage yet, were we? Though we were just kind of.
No, but they are pointed. They are on course straight towards us, and we are on course straight towards them.
Oh no, you're facing opposite directions right now. You're heading northwest.
Sorry,
yeah. Look at you're facing. You're facing northwest. They're facing southeast.
Okay.
We've been dodging around them a lot essentially so far.
Yeah. So I suppose if we're carrying on as we were, we'd just be shooting shots at their crew from this distance, I guess.
If we're facing northeast and they're facing southwest, and they're to the northeast of us and we're to the southwest of them, doesn't that mean we're approaching?
No, you're parallel. You're taking parallel courses. Look at the map, Alex.
Yeah, we're facing opposite directions, but parallel.
Like, are we not facing this way?
No, you're facing...
And this would be east. So
I feel like we need to add arrows to these tokens to make the...
you can see that. You can see them if you can click. You can see them if you can click on them.
We cannot.
Okay, let me go.
We might not be allowed to click on them.
No. As in, yes, I can. All players. There we go. You should now be able to click on the Cygnus.
Whoa, this is power.
So yeah, you can see that. Yeah. Yeah, the head of the guy. Think of it as the head of the guy's front. Okay. So that's
in what world is that northeast?
I said northwest, and they're heading southeast.
Northwest.
Yes, I said northwest.
Northwest is where.
Okay, that's what.
No, that is northwest.
Okay. It's more that the other one, if they're.
I feel like we need to cancel the session and instead do some basic scouting at this point, don't we?
I know that. It's just like I can't listen. So we're going that way, and they're going that way.
Yeah, it's more with them. Yes. It's a bit unclear where it's facing. From
because the text doesn't move. Yeah, so you don't. The text is always at the bottom of the picture. Yeah, they are heading southeasterly. You're heading northwesterly. You have essentially passed each other. Your MC, I think, I'm trying to remember what we discussed. Your MC can be improved by 1 by your Spelljammer, and is what's your base MC? Their base MC is I think F, so they can move like a hex, a facing a turn, or facing every other movement point, essentially. Yours is C, and you can improve it to B. So essentially, you're much quicker at turning. They have a better maximum speed because their Spelljammer rating is 2, which can obviously be improved via Spelljamming, and yours is 1, which can be improved by Spelljamming. So, yeah. Yes, declare actions, I guess. Vil, especially as Beej, can't be with us long because it's summer, so dinner in America comes earlier or something. Well, I think that's how it works. I think dinner it's about 10:30 in Britain, and that's when you have dinner. Yes, Beej, if you want to declare your what you're doing piloting wise for the turn.
It's 2 a.m. if you're in France, and that's adjusted.
Yeah. What dinner is, yeah.
Well, that's what the French deserve.
That's adjusted for inflation. Just that's what inflation means. If in case anyone you hear on the news, that's what inflation is.
Inflation means it's 2 a.m. in France.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it used to be. It used to be 11:15 in France, and now it's 2:15.
Yeah, soon it'll be 20 p.m.
Yeah, well, they're going to turn the clocks metric again in France. So. Andrew's like, that's the one good thing they did in the revolution. Metric clocks.
I think succeeded on a spelljamming check, but did not say what bearing they were wanting. So
15th there or something.
Do we want to?
He says he's on
control of Beej.
Yeah.
Like Andrew. Right?
That's a sinister thing to say.
Sinister? Never, Owen.
Take control of Beej.
I'm a good boy.
Yes, he will succeed. Don't, Alex, don't. We don't have a Degens only chat on this one, but I can make one.
There's a separate stream where you get this.
Yeah, it's an Asmon Gold stream. Anyway,
there's a link in the description, guys. Go find it, and there'll be degenerates only.
You do have to let a camera scan your face and give the government your biometrics now to get into it, though.
It's like one of those awful things you're in a YouTube video. You start saying stuff that won't make sense unless you're forcing the editor to do stuff. Like you start pointing at the screen, going, "There's a pop-up here." By the
way. Yeah.
Dude, I'm not putting that in.
Yeah. Yes. So, Beach, what were you? Are you continuing on your bearing, or are you doing something else? That was the other question, Beach. You can type it if you like. I like how this is the first time he's been on voice in the session, so people might have believed it didn't exist until now. Imagine you had is it? I'm sorry, I haven't a clue. Where there's the lady, there's the host's assistant who no one ever hears. Carol.
What?
Who's Carol?
Before my time, I'm
Is
afraid.
it Carol? Yeah, a more civilized age. I don't know if it's even Carol. I'm trying to remember. I think it's from I'm sorry, I haven't a clue. The radio program. There's a decent gag about. Yeah, it's like a running gag about the fact that the host's assistant, no one never speaks on air.
I think you missed your opportunity with Beach there. He has muted himself again.
Yeah, no, I think he said in a minute. Okay. I don't know.
Roll 20 is loading slowly.
Let me just take a screenshot and show you it. Or you could look at the screen.
Okay. I think that we want to turn. We're trying to get behind them, so we want to turn and move.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
would we be
you
like this? I guess we want to try and do, assuming they're
sort of, but I think we only get to move.
Yeah. Do we want to just reiterate what siege weapons we have and where and who's operating them?
We have two
you can
ballista and a catapult.
Yeah, we have a heavy whatever it's called thing on the front, right?
Two ballista on the front. I think one is heavy.
Oh no, that's a north one.
I thought they were both heavy. I thought they were both the same.
No, the
ballista.
the ballista are the same. Yeah, the ballista are the same as each other.
Okay.
And so you have two medium ballista, one heavy catapult. That catapult faces back, the ballista faces forward. Thumb is at one of them, improving your Thaco on that by 1 because he's proficient with ballistae. You also have a light ballista, crew damage only, on the star sail.
Right. Yep.
So yes, does that all make sense?
We're trying to get behind them, and basically our main advantage here is that we are more maneuverable. So we'll try and outrun them.
Yeah.
You've also killed a lot of their gunners, which is helpful.
Yeah. Okay.
It makes it harder for them to shoot back.
Which is good.
Yeah. I think my
given that they have a lot more guns than you. Yeah, that's what you
gunners.
sacrificed him for, essentially, wasn't it? Was that he threw a whirlwind in, and then some kind of ogre came up and cone colded him or something like that in the face, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you are you can either at sea you can turn 90 degrees in a single round, essentially. Class B. Oh, in fact, sorry, I think it's Spelljammer. I think it's like number of hexes or whatever. So I think you can make several turns. Oh yeah, Villa's now going. He's passed his spelljamming check though. Let's get the thing.
I was saying before, Andrew, do you want to take control of Vil, effectively, given you've not done much? Like the last
I guess?
Ships of class B or C can change up to 2 hex sides in a single hex, is it? So yeah, if you increase your speed by 1, you can move and you can turn, essentially, I guess is the point.
Okay. So spelljamming, increases the SR by 1. For 1 combat turn. And also -1 to your die roll for initiative.
Yeah, that's kind of flat, isn't it? That's just like you are being helpful, so you're always slightly improved. By the way, Tom, you okay?
I'm fine, yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah. He's putting pre-recorded responses on. It's got like a soundboard.
Hello. Yes. I'm ready.
Yes.
I roll a d20.
Yeah. My roll was good.
Yes. Well, no, if you were to truly believe that I was in fact here, it would be I rolled a 4.
Yeah. So well, it depends what character you're playing. Like I feel like Stipe was always fine at rolling dice.
Yeah.
Sniper's okay. He's been mid. Sam has been generally terrible. I think the only character where I consistently rolled well in any of our games was bloody what's his name? My little bat guy in Dolmenwood. He did pretty well on his like check.
Yeah. He was great. Yeah. He also was bypassing dice by playing magic pipes. Like I don't have to roll.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hogs. Yeah. Hogs will ride again one day. You'll have to go. It needs to go to the Abios and Fluid.
Yes, finally, exactly. I finally thought that Abby.
Yeah. So, in that case, is it going to be something like you're going to move one and then turn round to face northeast? I guess something like that. I think that's Alex, roll initiative for your side then. And I assume because your stuff will be loaded. I assume you're going to fire essentially if you have a chance at crew. Alex, you roll D10. Ooh, that means you go first. That's actually a 0 technically. So you will go like that, and then if you do 2 hex sides in a single hex, you'll go to there. Yeah, does that sound good?
I think you meant to roll the spell jamming check each round. Do we want to?
Vil has rolled. He rolled.
He rolled already this round.
Yeah, I think because he was like, I need to go in a minute to have dinner. He did actually mention a good excuse why he was leaving early, not because he's in France and it's 2 a.m. or whatever we were claiming. So I guess you are. I think are you out of range? What's the? You got the medium blister on the front, which is they are range 4. You could technically fire at range 4 with your medium blister, if you like.
Yep.
It's 1 every 3, so then they'll be down for 2 rounds. The base stack on a medium blister is 14, critical hit 20. Whoever is rolling for thumb is rolling up for a 13. I guess. Tom and Jamie, do you want to roll? Given Jones will be doing pilot jobs. So we're not James.
Yeah,
Andrew.
Sure. How much what am I rolling?
I think Sam had previously been on the rear catapult anyway. It's just that he's currently.
Yeah, he'd been catapulting if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So who are you rolling for? We'll assume you're rolling for the top one, and Tom's rolling for the bottom one. Ooh, so Tom is going to hit because that's going to be AC -2. It's AR or whatever -2.
Nice.
AR 8. You've got AR 14 -6 is 8. Their AR is 8. So that will you'll be they'll be close enough. And is this personnel damage?
We're trying to take out their gunners, aren't we? Is that what we're doing? Actually, is this the heavy catapult? Yeah. Okay.
This is the medium ballista because you're facing forward.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hit the personnel then.
You are facing their starboard. Their starboard, looking at the thing. There you can hit the guns at the front, there's the whole central section. I guess actually you can try. At the top, you can also hit the upper deck as well. Like the poop deck at the back.
I think we've taken some hull damage, haven't we?
We are.
Yeah. Only like 3.
8. I've recorded.
Is it 8?
8 total. We took a few hits. I think.
Yes, I've got 6 marked here, so assume it's 6. 32 out of 38 is your hit points.
Okay.
Okay, that's not too bad. Then.
They are bigger than you. You can choose to do hull damage certainly as well. Medium blister is 1d3.
Sorry, I meant I would prefer to take out their weapons, if they've got guns at the front.
So as much as you can. Okay, personnel damage is going to do 3d6 damage.
God.
And those are all critical.
Not bad.
Yep. I was going to say, given that, I was going to say, let's see who that, because that is that might hit a couple of targets. That is obviously I didn't macro that. I'll just roll it the other way. So that will hit. It won't hit the big guy who came out and Kona colded. That will just knock over a couple of these small there's kobolds and goblins on the deck. But yeah, and both shots happened. They, I'm not sure they have anything in their arc. You'd have, your that'd be in your arc. They, Yeah, they might have something facing you. Though at this point, they might have they might have a catapult actually on their left hand, their left aft. Sorry, not left aft. Their starboard aft. They might have a catapult that can fire at you, which is, remind myself what kind of catapult it is. It might be something nasty. It's a medium catapult. And where are the jettisons? I think because they've got jettisons as well. I think the jettisons are going to be they're right rear. They're absolutely aft. Okay, so they will fire. Let's say the medium catapult. The range is 4, so I am in range. I'll fire 1 catapult at you. Then they'll gather their crew and make sure they can fire 1, and then that'll be out for several rounds. 11. The medium catapult is Thaco 16. I don't critical hit. Swan ship has a R7. So yeah, I do hit, and I want to do hull damage. They're trying to sink you. I'm going to do 2d4. It's 1d3 plus 1. So I'm rolling a d6 for that.
Sinking so as a figure speaking, of course.
Yes, indeed. That's 4 damage. Alex, you should be able to record it on the token if you want to do it that way. You can remove that. So yeah, big smash looking at the angle, probably just into the front of the ship, like into the neck, as it were, kind of rattling the quarters behind it. Big hit, but not crippling by any means. Not a critical hit either. New round. Well beyond any magical range I'm going to worry about. Presume you're going to continue your plan for now. Try to get in behind it.
Yep. So that's SR.
So initiative. Roll initiative first. Initiative first, Andrew, and then you can make Vil's SR check for the team. Your initiative is -1 because you've got people with spell jamming who are taking who are taking part in what's happening.
Okay. Am I rolling initiative?
Yeah, you roll initiative for your side. Alex rolled it last time.
Okay.
You roll an 8. I'm attempting to roll. That's 7 technically.
Yeah.
But it's not. Well, actually, like it. No, it's not. 7 is much closer to average than 8 on 8 on 10, isn't it? In terms of the range of results. 10%. It is. So, okay, I think that took. I don't know how that even. I get a 2. Okay. So, I would have. Sorry. On my turn, I would have fired, moved, and they would have done that. They are not seeming to try to spell jam. So then, on my next turn, I will move, and it will attempt to continue round.
Does that put them facing southwest then?
Yeah, they're southwest. You're northeast now. They have medium ballistae, which are range 4. So. Oh no, they're not in range on their turn then for their front weapons. Your turn. Do you want to roll your spell jamming for the SR improvement?
Yep. That's 14, which is under
a success.
18.
Yeah.
Well, it's 16 because spell jamming's at -2. But yeah.
Yeah. -2. So Andrew, are you wanting to move 2, or are you wanting to move 1 and turn up to 2 faces?
We can turn 1 face without that, so we could move 2 and turn 1 face, right?
Just to check, are these modifiers to NWPs for the die roll or the attribute for the purposes of the check?
The attribute. Yeah. Okay. It's your stat. To find your score. You can always change your facing by 1 hexile at the end of its movement for free, in addition to any other facing changes.
So we could move there and then turn so we're facing straight towards them.
Yes,
makes sense. Yeah.
Given that you don't have a broadside, do you? So
yeah.
You won't be firing because you're firing every 3rd round. So you got 2 rounds off now. So
how battle would be useful in this situation.
But still being right behind them is a great place for us to be because they don't do they have any rear-facing weapons?
We're not behind them.
Yes, they do.
Well, Well, aren't they facing this way?
No, they're facing southwest.
Are they facing this way?
Yeah.
Yes.
These fucking tokens. I can't tell what's going on.
Yeah, I'm just remembering it by which part of the picture
it might
ends up being where it's facing.
It might not even be worth turning then. It might just be worth trying to I guess
you're right. Yeah.
that and then turn 1
Because presumably they're going to try and turn to face us.
Yeah.
Because they've got a big ram on the front and a lot of forward-facing weapons.
But they can't turn like that, so they'd have to go something like that.
Sorry, I would have missed the last moment.
So if they do something like that when we're up here, we could do something like, I guess, that, or like that. With them down here.
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Or if we move past them and then take the piece away and announce en passant, sending us to combat.
Well, realistically, what we do want to be moving past them.
I bloody hate
staying focused on their bomb.
Yeah, I agree with you too. I won't phrase it like that for the purposes of demonetization, but I agree with the plan.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So what are you doing, Andrew?
I mean broadsides.
Yeah.
Sterns. Yeah.
Forward 2.
For the siege weapons, is our Thaco? Is it the siege weapons Thaco just -1? And is it unrelated to our Thacos, or is it our Thaco?
So yeah, it has a base Thaco, and it's modified by your Thaco if you are proficient in it and stuff. So hence why Thumb gets a bonus.
Okay. Right.
So you're going to, and then which way are you turning facing? You've got a free facing change.
That way, I think.
Towards them?
Because it's one is only one face we can turn, right?
One free, yeah.
We can either turn away from them, but that doesn't make any sense. I think towards them.
Yeah.
We just want to turn towards a bit, don't we? So we can fire. Yeah.
Cool. Yep. Yeah. Great. New turn, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tom's D10 roll.
Are we reloaded now, or
No, you'll be another turn without.
Another turn.
Yeah. So one every 3. Is it also one every 3 for the catapult?
The catapult is a heavy catapult. Is one every 3. Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll just notice that.
Yeah. The heavy catapult will be loaded. The light ballista will also be loaded on start out, but I think you discussed sending out and then decided to keep it for now. So yes, you Vil, do you want to roll your, as in pseudo Vil? Do you want to roll your?
That's me. Yes.
You are the pseudo Vil.
That's 14 again.
That's still passed because your score is 16. Okay.
Yep.
How are you using it? Are you improving your MC? Actually, doesn't matter in this case. It could matter in very specific cases, but it doesn't improve your extra hex side turns. So you're moving 2, and then you can face 1, or you're moving. You can also change. You can also be like move 1, face 1, move 1, or whatever. Oh no, I say that. I think it's only at the end of your thing. At the
I imagine
it's at the end of your movement in addition to any other. So you can do it. You can move 1 and change 3. In fact, as that because you'll be using the second point. You can also move 2. You could change facing 2, move 1, change facing 1.
Because we're currently on this facing. We don't have.
Yes, that's right.
We have one catapult load. What's the range on that catapult?
Medium catapult is 4. Both the medium weapons are both 4.
Okay. Or is it a heavy catapult?
It's a heavy.
It's heavy catapult. Sorry. Yeah, it is range 3. Range 3.
It is at the back as well, I think.
Yeah, it's facing away.
Does it face away? Right, I thought it was like.
Yep, that's right.
In the swan's tail, so it would like fly over the ship. But if it flies backwards, that makes sense as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we could
so
do
we want to?
We could
do a 180.
We could, move forward 1 and then turn 1, 2, 3, so we're pointing away from them.
And then fire.
Yeah.
There's some good Tokyo drift on that, isn't there?
Given that they're moving roughly this way, I mean that will have the risk of them then coming up towards us. Roughly coming up towards us whilst we're in an awkward position. What's the crew damage on the catapult? Is it?
Heavy catapult is 2d8 hull, 3d10 personal.
Yeah, should we do the sort of boss classic, turn around, tail whip move sort of?
Yeah. And,
yeah.
Like, I don't think we've hit them from the rear that much, so it might be that there's something at the back that we could do some serious crew damage to. Like, do we know where their Spelljammer is? Oh, their helm.
I don't know that you know where the helm is, but it's. Oh no, sorry. There is a big. There is like a dome at the back.
At the back, you say?
Yeah.
Maybe we aim for that.
Okay, so if we move east and then turn around, we could be sort of facing their back with our back.
I think so.
gonna moon them.
Because they're facing just west now, right?
Hey.
So
they're facing southwest this way.
We are currently on the same facing as them.
Wait, you're pointing southeast with. I can't tell who's using the ruler.
That's me. Sorry. Yes,
they're
facing this way.
They're facing that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could do something like that, right? And then be. Well, a broadside. So that's yeah. No.
You cut. Yeah, you'd have to sacrifice some of your bonus movement to do that. So you either move two. You either move two and then turn one at the end. So you can plow forward into them. If you're at boarding action, you can go get very close to them now, or you can use a movement to spin round at any point because you can. Two. Yeah, I think that was one thing you were saying. Like you can move forward one and then spin round three. That would work.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose since our reloads are like staggered at the moment, I think we might as well just be kind of like spinning round.
Yeah.
We may as well use the catapult, or we've got it.
Yeah.
Is my view.
Yep. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because next round the ballista will be reloaded, so we'll want to turn around next round again to shoot that.
That is Sam Hambat is the catapult weapons officer, directing the crew there. So Tom, you can fire. You do have. Remember, you also have like professional sailors actually on the guns. So,
Sam doesn't need professionals.
Yeah. The Thacker on a heavy catapult is 17, so it's not actually as good as some of the others, but that's still 4 AR4, so that hits. Sam, do you want to roll 3d10?
Oh, yeah.
He's going to roll 3.
I normally get to roll. Oh, wait, sorry, that's not right.
That's one of them. He did roll a 1. This is why he's not allowed to roll more than 1 die. Roll 2d10.
So I roll 2. So I roll 2 then, yeah.
Yeah.
1 in 1,000.
Nah.
It's not much.
I'll just go back to not rolling any dice, shall I?
Yeah. Sam's like a hit, and you see a single kobold like cough slightly in the wreckage. I was going to say the hull damage on heavy catapult is 2d8. I think like the best hull damage is a heavy ballista, which is I think 1d4 plus 2 is like about the most reliable. There's also stuff like Greek fire projector is 1d3, but obviously has certain side effects on wooden vehicles, particularly. So it depends what you're firing. And there's some stuff like jettisons, for instance, don't do any hull damage, but can do personal damage. So in their turn, I guess they will go 1, and then they will turn around to face, and then they can. And you killed quite a lot of their gun crew, so I'll say that they've got a medium catapult there that's manned, because I think they'll probably keep one thing on each side of the front. 19, that will hit. Medium catapult is 1d. That's again 1d3 plus 1. That's another 3 damage, Alex, to the hull.
Yep.
This time on the rear. Okay. New round. What do you want to do? Hive mind.
Okay. So we are facing this way. They are facing the same way. We're basically coming up to broadside each other.
We want to spin around clockwise, right?
If they beat us on initiative, they'll be able to get a bearing, I think, right on us, but I don't think they'll be able to ram us. The one thing I think we want to avoid is being rammed.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So we definitely didn't want to go like here, but I think if we go like here, we should be alright.
I would argue go the.
Well, if we go here, we're facing away from them. If we go here, we're still not facing towards them. And again, I wouldn't want to go here, even though that gives us an arc to fire for the risk of. Well,
right.
I wouldn't be going.
No, we don't want to go like directly in front of them, because if we go in front of them, I think they can use their spelljamming to move too forward, potentially.
I was more thinking like something like that potentially. Just, I don't know if we'll get.
It would waste some of our. It would waste like a round of not firing because we wouldn't have an arc on them. Like, how big is our firing arc? Is it just the front side?
So, choosing targets.
Yeah, I think dancing around them to the west is probably the best idea.
I'd say, I think because you're facing face rather than vertex, I'm assuming it's 180. But technically, if a weapon is facing, because a weapon could be facing actually along a vertex, the way that some ships are set up, that doesn't affect you. Yours are either forward, which means it's, presumably about 180, or it's back.
Okay. I mean, even then, I think if we ended up here, we wouldn't be able to shoot them unless they did something surprising. I don't think we'll be able to get an arc on this turn unless we do something dumb like that. And do that and beat them on initiative.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth exposing ourselves to the ram to get a shot.
Although, they wouldn't, presumably wouldn't like charge this way, expecting us to do this. Like, unless they somehow prove themselves to be much smarter than they have been so far, I don't think they'd make some random, ramming charge like this. So maybe it'd work out. But then...
How much we betting on that?
I mean, I think the risk to reward is pretty low. It's not in our favour, so I think something more like this and just not fire this round. Or even,
I think
even something like this. Like that last one is just a turn rather than a movement. But
yeah, because if we do that, they'll be moving within range of us. And that's kind of... it won't stop us from being able to fire next round. So
yeah, like next round, we'd definitely be able to fire.
Oh, Jamie, could you re-roll your ballista, but for a hull hit? What happens is if you miss a humanoid target or whatever, you can re-roll for a 1-point hull hit. So you should re-roll from a couple of turns ago.
Of course, that was deliberate on my part, so that I could roll a 10 now and then miss anyway.
I think that's a hit. That was medium ballista, Thaco 14. And so that's 4. Their AR is 8, I think. So they are taking 1 damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The Swan of Death strikes again.
Honk.
Yeah. The Evening Swan. Great. So they're taking 1 damage to the hull. Yes. Have you decided what you're doing this time?
Yeah, I think we were doing that file suggestion.
Okay. Jamie, roll initiative.
Yeah.
No, I don't know why.
Nice.
Why?
The music so.
Does it fling the whole
Yes. I will do that. They are pointing towards you with their ram. They're not in the same hex as you. They will fire a medium ballista, as in the other gun that's crewed at the front, your AR is 7, medium ballista is 14.5. That hits, and so they will do 1d3 hull damage. Two hull damage. Your turn. What was your heading? Oh, Vil SR roll. Pseudo Vil.
SR win.
Yep. SR win. Yep. Was it two forward and one free facing left? Is that your suggestion? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. That's fine. So yeah, I was going to say that's sort of productively put you away from them actually, under the circumstances. So that turned out to be a good move, probably.
Yeah, if we do like forward 1 spin 3 this turn, we could bring the ballistas to bear on them.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I can.
Let me just I'll actually check their helm rolls properly, so I remember what's happening. That's because I probably have got that wrong, but I'm not that worried about that. Obviously, sort it out as we go.
Because they are facing this way now.
They are facing north.
Yeah. Switching the line to linger instead of instant is actually very convenient because I can just suggest this and then take my mouse off of it, take my hand off the mouse and it stays, and just click again and it goes. That's very convenient. Shame I can't have more than one at a time.
You need multiple computers.
Yeah.
And be logged in as infinite Alexes. I can finally solve I can solve the singularity.
Yeah, Alex 1.1.
Yeah. So I'm just checking what if I've got the thing right. So it's big. Sorry, this is big annoying. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Cool. So, what was your next turn? I think Alex, you had said what you thought we were going to do.
Something like that.
As in turn around into their flank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fire the ballistae.
Fire all weapons.
But yeah, as in you're spinning three, move 1, spin 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I roll. Okay, we're back to Alex. I roll a 3.
Could you not?
You're at -1, so you need to roll a 4 to draw.
Yeah, have you considered not doing that?
Oh, I don't draw. I beat you into the dust.
Yeah. In your face.
Get fucked.
Okay, so Ballista, which is, I think we said, Tom and Jamie are firing the front. Tom is Thumb, so his Thaco is 13.
Do I not need to roll the thingy check?
Oh, yeah, no, roll SR, roll SR.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, that fails. That's a bad miss. Okay, so
I think
in that case, I mean, you can...
Like, that still leaves us facing that way, right? Which I think, given we beat them... given we beat them,
so you can technically spin 3 on the spot because you don't have to move before you do your turn.
They're on a course like this.
So you can, what I mean is you are allowed to do that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because they'll be able to do something like turn that way, move that way, turn towards us. So I think something like this and then face this way still leaves us with an... I don't know if it does leave us with an arc, but it might.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, that'll leave you out. That'll leave you. If you stop there, yeah, you'll be an arc. You'll be an arc at 3, at range 3. Yeah.
Yeah. So I reckon that is safer.
Not necessarily facing. Yeah. Whoops. So you're facing south, they're facing north, and your 2 ballista. The catapult is definitely out of arc. Though it's got another turn or something, round or something, hasn't it? But yeah. So yeah, ballista crew, fire.
That's
-1.
14
yeah.
minus 15 is.
So that's that. Yes, I was going to say that'll be on a randomised target on the deck. And Tom, do you want to roll your d20?
Oh yeah, sorry, didn't
No.
I thought I told you this would happen.
Yeah. Well, blame thumb. Technically, it's a 5 equivalent, so it's AC 9.
Yeah.
Which will not be enough to hit probably anything on the deck, because I think kobolds like base AC 8 or 7. I'll check that. Technically, you could hit because you're targeting. I would say you reroll versus the deck though. Their AC is 7. Reroll versus the deck, Tom. You get a second shot because you fired at personnel.
Oh, okay, nice.
So if you miss versus personnel, you fire versus the personnel's AC. Technically, that is going to hit, isn't it? Because that's going to be AC 2. So that will hit. You do 1 point of damage. Essentially, it's like a glancing blow. You don't roll the damage. Nice. You just do the. But it's nice because it doesn't encourage you to do that in hopes you'll get a second shot against the hull, because you're like, well, no, if you want to do hull damage, you should be, and you can get 1d3 or 1d4 plus 2 or something like that. You should roll that rather than hope to kill a random crew member at 3 hexes. But yeah, cool. Okay, their turn. I guess they will continue. They will not be. Yeah, they've got another turn of reloading actually on that side, on the stuff that's facing their port side. So they cannot fire this turn. The one on the starboard, I think, is finishing reloading this turn. So, new turn. What heading?
What are the catapults on?
The catapult.
Your catapult is on the aft. Faces aft. Their catapults face. I think.
No, I mean, is this a turn when we can fire the catapult?
Yes, you'll now be able to fire the catapult. Yeah, their catapults. They've got catapults fore and aft. All their ballistae are fore. They've only got 2 guns to the back, which you have killed some crew members of. They've got 8 guns to the fore.
So something like facing forward 2, spin 1, or potentially forward 1, spin 1 if we fail the check.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that leaves us presenting the catapult.
Andrew, your initiative. You are at -1 for initiative.
Okay, that's nice. I win.
Yep. Okay, so is that 2 then? Spin 1.
2 spin 1 because I just passed the SR check as well.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and catapult is also Tom. But you don't get a THACO bonus on this one. That is AC 5, which will hit again. It'll hit. It's only hit a kobold. Let's see who it hits. AC 5. We just said, didn't we? Yep, that hit. That will just smash another kind of kobold or goblin. It's going to roll the damage, which is going to be. It's the catapult, so it's 3d10. Yeah, nice. Yep, I was going to say that's slightly still below average.
Still not great,
but it is literally 2 better than it was last time. Tom's like, I'm getting better. I'm putting more stones in the catapult. So yeah, no, that will smash one of those guys. I don't think it doesn't describe like any extra area of effect on the catapult in any obvious place. It might say it on like a sub list somewhere, but I don't think. Let's check. Nope. All right, so I'm just checking. It has plenty of hull points. It's not surprised. Not superior. Okay, I actually probably will have them take a morale check now. before their turn, because 25% of the crew being eliminated. They haven't taken any meaningful hull damage. They've taken some. It's not absolutely trivial, but like, yeah. They've got this big robed ogre on deck. They like that. The ship, crew losses are at 25%, so they're at -2. So that means they're net +2. You're not particularly hated. You're not magical creatures. I mean, emotionally you're magical, but yeah.
We're not particularly hated.
Yeah, they're just like, it's nothing personal, kid.
Yeah. I was going to say, okay, I think they're probably crew poorly treated, so that puts them at net -2. They're not, and I'm bringing unable to talk about net. So net -2 versus a morale of 14, so their morale will be 12. Let's do this. Roll in public. I don't always roll morale checks in public. They pass that. Basically, because the logic on that not being so much, also I can change the result, but in case I don't want the players to know something they wouldn't know to do with casualties or whatever. But yeah, if it's something where you're like they're taking half casualties and the players know that, it's obviously more dramatic to roll it in public because you're like, well, or whatever the morale check is. So this is kind of, I know it's not quite pure Garyism, though I think Gary changed on some of that, but big on as many dice in public as possible because it's more fun. Particularly if you're natural 20 one of Alex's characters, everyone's favourite thing to have. In that case, they can turn like that. Great. And that will mean they're still loading on their port side for this turn. Their remaining starboard side weapons are and they've got one up on the deck, so they'll fire one up on the upper deck. The genie killed like most of the crew there, didn't he? Because he literally did like 30 damage or something mad via whirlwind. So 14, that will be a hit, so it'll be D3. That's the point. Did we conclude that he would have done hull damage as well, Jamie? He does 1 damage, Alex. With the genie, because isn't that the thing? Is that it's also that wherever the whirlwind lands, it does damage.
Yes, that's a good point.
Because that will be hull damage. We did apply it to the crew, but it will also presumably do hull damage once it landed.
Yeah,
that was the thing. Was that
a bit like, oh well, the whirlwind wouldn't destroy the ship entirely, so we didn't think about measuring the damage.
Yeah, I think. Well, we're working out because you wanted to know about the crew, didn't you?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. If anyone hadn't seen the last one, what specifically happened was the non-noble Ginny had landed and could do a whirlwind, which you can ride or even direct. It's a cone-shaped spiral measuring up to 10 feet across at its base, 40 at the top. MCA maximum speed 18. It's basically he runs around. Other people can ride the top. It kills.
Basically, it gives detailed rules about how much damage or whether it auto kills creatures. I think best thing to just either improvise how much damage it would do, or see if it's on the stuff like there'll be an equivalent of like in first edition where you have like siege values and it has some spells like this, how much a fireball does against the wall and stuff. But there isn't stuff in the description of it itself in terms of how much damage it does to a ship.
Let's say 1d3.
Yeah.
1d3 hull points. It's all right. That's a quarter of its damage to larger creatures.
Cool. Oh.
So if you want to roll 1d6 or whatever.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a 3, so 3 damage.
2. Well, 2 damage. Oh, it's 1d3.
Sorry.
You actually. No, you did. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep. Cool. Okay, new round. Yeah, you did via that retrospect. You literally did more hull damage to them than they did to you this turn. Albeit they're a bigger ship than you, so you don't really want to be trading anywhere near 1-to-1 with a ship that's bigger than you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, they've done 14 to you and you've done 5 to them. So yeah. New turn action. What heading? What action? You currently, your catapult's out for 3 rounds now because it's 1-4. Or is it? It's 1-3. Sorry, 1-3. So yeah.
Could try and do something. I mean, what's their heading? Is
they are current. They are following you now. They are on the same heading as you now.
Same heading.
Yeah.
We're 1 round off ballista, right? Or are we 2?
Mm-hmm.
1 round. Okay.
If we're 1 round.
Yeah.
Something like.
So maybe if we just go directly southwest or southeast or northwest.
Well, we're currently facing this way, so we'd have to move at least. We can either move 1 and then turn, or we could. Or we could just turn. But given how close they are, I don't think we want to just turn. So I think.
No. Yeah, I think we're going to need to run away from them a little bit while trying to turn in this case.
Yeah, but then if we do this, they continue on this path. Let's say they turn something like that. Let's see. They either will keep this bearing, move 2, or they'll move 1 and turn here. If we end up here, facing on this bearing, the next round we can. That doesn't look great. So I think
they'd be able to ram next round if they won initiative, wouldn't they? If we did that.
Turning north would, I think, be better. Unless they go straight and don't turn, in which case it's much worse.
Yeah. Would that not mean they'd be able to ram us?
If they go straight and double speed. But I don't think we've seen them do that at all.
True, but I think we were kind of circling each other. I think this might be the first time we've ended up sort of directly facing away as they're sort of chasing our poop decks.
So if we can't fire this turn anyway, is there a reason to be sticking?
I think we should run away and then start turning at the end of it.
Yeah,
if we run away and start turning, we won't be in position to make a shot next turn.
If we move to turn 1 this turn, then that leaves us facing this way. We could then
facing this way. Well, then
move
if
1.
The worst case scenario for us is then here.
If next turn we then move 1, turn 2, and that leaves us on this kind of heading while they're, say, roughly there. And that leaves us firing next turn.
That could work. But yeah, that works, I think.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't need to keep an arc on them this turn if we can't actually fire anyway. We just need to be in a position to fire next turn.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whose initiative is it? It is Tom's. Tom's initiative. Technically at -1. I rolled an 8, so yeah, it's Tom's initiative.
Tom? Oh, he's on mute.
Like in the sense he's actually muted, not in the sense he's selectively mute.
He's low.
Life's hard. Jamie, do you want to roll
Okay.
initiative then? Tom might just be Africa.
Yeah, that's 5 overall.
So you're moving 2 and turning 1, is that right? Or what are you doing?
SR check, yes.
Yep. Go for it. Your SR succeeds. Is that 2 and then 1? Which way? Which way are you facing at the end?
Yeah. That
northwest. Yep. Great. Okay. They will continue on. That will count that for next turn, Tom. And I guess they will. Is that Tom? He's just dropped from voice. I take it because he's not sent a message. I take it he's having computer problems. Okay, he's rolled twice.
He has gone offline.
I think that means the second one doesn't count personally.
Yeah. They will have their front left ballista now, not on the poop deck, but the other one. Wrong 13, so they do another D3 damage. Is that range 4? Medium ballista, yeah, range 4. 1 damage again, Alex. Let's see. Pop gun stuff here, yeah. They are
23 hull, which is starting to get scary.
Yeah.
We're at 23 is still over half, but
it's a fun thing actually. Just looking at the arcs, they are bang in your blind spot for the purpose of either side of your weapons. If you trace out one, for your straight north misses them, as does your northeastern. So they are in that kind of
That's the wrong thing. Yeah. That's not a rule.
yeah, that's right. But no, yeah, you can see. So they will go forward. They're currently not using SJ. They're just going forward slowly, seemingly. Chugging along forward. Okay, that means no firing this turn, doesn't it? Other than what they've just done. So, new turn, new round.
Fire before you shoot, before you move.
I think you can do either. Yeah, they're in range. Okay. I realized I hadn't moved them. I fired probably because I thought I'd moved them, but I hadn't moved them. So, are you just thinking run straight ahead and then turn?
I mean, one and turn would leave us face to face with them if they moved.
Yeah. So
they'd probably expect us to do something more like move 2 and turn.
Yeah.
So I think we could get away with move 1 face directly towards them.
I don't.
And it's not like
that leaves us.
Welcome back, Tom.
That leaves us very vulnerable to a ram.
It does leave us vulnerable to a ram.
Yeah, why don't we start moving more kind of like eastwards, or
how's our catapult?
Oh fuck's sake! I've done it.
Your catapult is 1-3, and you fired it. This will be the last round of its reloading, so be ready in 1 round.
Okay.
Well, I believe the ballista are ready this round.
Yeah, the ballista are ready. Yeah.
So we could.
Yeah, but
hey Tom, I could hear you.
Get
Tom.
a firing arc. We'd have to be standing in front of them at ramming range.
No, because if we're here, facing this way, we're not at ramming range. Because we've never seen them move 3. I'm not even sure we've seen them move 2. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, and they're facing northwest, right? So.
No, they're facing southwest.
They are facing this way, so it would be scary facing this way.
Okay.
If they could move, if they could move 2, and ended up right in front of us,
right.
And then even if we won initiative, all we'd be able to do is turn to get away.
Yeah, we need to be able to get away from them as well as being able to fire this turn safely. So we move here and face that way. They're then, even if they can't make contact with us, we then are very, very close to them and don't have a lot of.
We can just turn. We can just turn.
You just turn and fire.
Yeah.
You can turn 3. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can spend your 1 SR if you have that plus 1 free on the spot.
Yeah.
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 You are allowed to do that, yeah?
Because that leaves us with a firing arc and an ability to flee, given they're facing the
Yeah. That feels safer to me, definitely.
Yeah.
Fire and flee. We love it.
Yep.
So in that case, it is now Tom, you can roll your initiative. Roll it again. Roll it fresh. You got a 6 and a 10 on your failed initiatives. I rolled 7. You're at -1 technically. So that's a 4. SR from Bill. That just passes. Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't remember rolling the exact.
Yeah.
Are you going to move at all? What are you going to use your second? Because you can go 1, 2. I mean, you can technically move 1 if you want now as well, and then face again.
We can turn and then. I don't know if we want to.
No, your maneuverability is good enough. You don't need to move before doing your normal turn. Your free turn happens at the end of movement.
Do we want to? I think we're quite happy here, right? Because if we move and they say move here and turn to face us, then they beat us on initiative next turn, they ram us. But if we're here, they can't ram us at all. No matter.
I don't see anywhere any movement that leaves us in a better position than not moving currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think turn clockwise, and then next round start trying to skirt around.
So in that case, you don't. In that sense, in that case, you do not attempt to speed up. Essentially, you don't bother spell jamming. In fact, realistically.
Okay.
Fire. In that case, it is Tom as Thumb and Jamie as Xeethra firing your.
As
miss.
13 hits. Okay, re-roll your whole hits. That'll be 13, won't it? Because it's Thumb hasn't improved. It'll be the equivalent of 15. What I mean is your Thacker becomes 13. So you hit -1, and Jamie hits does not hit anything either time. It just misses. We'll see what you hit on the deck. You're not close enough to choose targets.
3d6
so it's randomized.
Listed?
For a medium ballista, it's 3d6. Yeah. This is when you roll 18. Yeah, you're going to hit another small guy. The small guys are either weapon or rigging crew, basically. that's
not bad. 13 damage to the small guy.
Absolutely murders them. Yeah, just
turn into a fine mist.
Yeah. But yeah, at this point, because of the whirlwind and the previous shots, I'm trying to think you've killed 17 of their crew or something. But yeah, mostly weapon crew, because obviously on the decks it's actually mostly weapon crew. So yeah.
They can't have that much left in reserve now, surely.
Well, it's just kobolds. They probably have barrels full of them in their hold.
That's how I store my kobolds, which is a great transition to our sponsor, Barrels to Put People in, Inc.
We're actually we're a Costco sponsor. You can buy kobolds from Costco.
Yeah, kobolds from Costco.
Of ink to put people in.
It's not even.
Yes, it's
kobolds and barrels.
It's a way to kill people. I'm sorry. It's like how the Duke of Clarence was killed with Malmsey, but it's with ink instead. Yeah, drown people in barrels of ink. Is in fact the name of the company in America.
Yes, I was killed by ink when I had a back and forth debate with someone by letter.
Yeah. So yes, new turn. What are we doing?
Is our max speed forward 3 if we don't turn? Or is it still just forward 2?
No.
2.
Yeah, it's 1 and a turn. 1 and a turn normally.
It's because your spellcaster is, I think, level 3, which on a minor helm translates to SR1. But with spelljamming, you can meaningfully double that.
Okay.
Obviously, this is the kind of thing that as you earn loads of money or whatever, if you ever do, you can improve. You can be like, we want to buy a major helm, or something else.
What is their arc at the moment? Sorry, is it north or is it? South.
I thought it was that way.
Southwest. They're southwest. You're facing opposite now. Southwest to northeast. Yeah.
I mean, if
So
we do move 2 and then lose on initiative, we can hit them with the. I think we could hit them with the catapult at the back.
What if they move past you?
Yeah, but I guess if we move 2, they move 1. I'm not sure we could.
Yeah,
I feel like
I don't
moving.
think they.
No, that would work, Alex. That would work if you move 2 straight forward and they move 1 straight forward, which they'd have to do to turn. Then
this definitely would let us hit them with the catapult, and it's probably safer.
Yeah, as in if you. Well, as in if you move 1 and then turn. Yeah. Cool. Okay, Alex, your initiative then. 7.
Ha! Fool.
You're never going to rolling dice with the Sicilian. They've already stolen the dice and replaced them. Okay, so you move forward 1, and then which direction are you facing? South?
Yeah, turn 1. Turn 1 south? I guess we could turn 2 south.
You can technically move 3. You can technically end up facing that way.
I don't know that. I think.
No. Facing south? You? South?
Just think a turn ahead. Like if we're facing this way, we can then next turn. Turn back towards. Going this way.
So I was going to say your catapult is not in arc. If you do that, your catapult is not in arc.
Oh, because we beat
if you
one
trace.
Initiative. Oh yeah, so if we turn south, I guess I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, catapult is Tom. Fire. Fire the missiles. In a different game many of us play, you guys have found ectoplasm missiles. That misses, Tom. Do you want to re-roll against the hull?
God damn.
Nice.
Amazing. 1 damage.
I was going to say, you'd obviously rather it was the other way around for the purposes of what you're doing. Great. Okay, they will move forward 1 and then turn. They're behind you.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think I accounted for this.
You fools! You absolute fools! Just checking my rules on pissing rams. Okay, new turn, because this affects whether or not what happened. This, Andrew, quite a lot is riding on your initiative check. Are you running?
Oh, definitely running.
Okay, Andrew.
I mean, can we just turn? Is it not possible for us to turn?
Can we move, turn, then move?
Well, I was going to suggest the opposite. Can we not turn 180 degrees and board them before they ram us?
If you win initiative, yeah.
That's insane. They vastly outnumber us.
Do they?
I mean, we've only killed like 25% of their crew so far.
I thought we killed half.
Well, you've killed more since that roll, but yeah.
Okay. I think they're mostly not a problem apart from that spellcaster.
There's definitely a lot of code.
The one that instantly disintegrated our genie.
But on the plus side, he doesn't have that spell anymore.
Yeah, but what else do we have? And that means that we have at least 2 capable casters if they have one on the helm and one not on the helm.
That's a good point. I'm happy to run away.
Yeah, we should run.
This is very not Admiral Cochranish.
I don't know who that is.
And that's embarrassing. Andrew, roll a d10.
Is this
Expunge and power. No, it is not.
I passed it. 1.
Cochrane is the historical basis for literally every major kind of Napoleonic naval warfare series ever. There are 3 fairly major series by Marriott, by So one you won't have heard of, Mr. Midshipman Easy, and then the other two you will have heard of to some degree, Hornblower and Aubrey Maturin. Aubrey Maturin being Master and Commander. So those two.
I have heard of.
Yes. I think you're vastly overestimating my knowledge of things.
Yeah,
I have actually heard of those last two things. I just wouldn't know who the author was.
Yeah. As Andrew has heard recently, what we missed in the adaptation was if they'd adapted the second book, they could have had Russell Crowe wearing a bear skin and pretending to be a dancing bear led by Paul Bettany through the south of France.
And I would still like to fund this movie.
Yeah, we're going to crowdfund. And it does actually have to include current Russell Crowe and current Paul Bettany. We don't need to recast it. It's just going to be like that.
Oh, yeah. Can we move, then turn, then move? Is that a thing?
No, you don't. Your free move is at the end of your movement. You can move 2 and turn. You can move 2 and turn.
Also, I failed the SR check at the worst possible time, so that's bad.
You can move 1 and turn them. Like, what way do you want to turn?
I would rather move. No, okay. Oh, we can't move 2. Then
you have a free turn. You're using your free turn.
I guess southeast is to turn kind of away from.
We're going to get rammed here.
So I'll actually, I will, just to make it easier, they will do that then. I suppose in that case they do have a catapult on that side that can fire.
They're not
fire their catapult. They don't have the speed. They've stopped spelljam. They've stopped doing spelljamming checks. 17.
Wait, was it a one caster, the one who came to fight Breezy?
I guess so.
I thought you couldn't put spells after. Or maybe we killed their spelljammer. Or maybe not. I'm trying to figure it out, because clearly they're still piloting a ship.
I noticed.
Okay, that's three hull damage. 3 hull damage.
Ow.
And you can fire your catapult though. Oh no, you already did. You can't fire your ballista yet because your arc is. I know we're not perfect on the hexes, but your arc is heading off northeast, so you are not in ballista arc. Okay, another stressful turn. This time Tom is very good at rolling low, so
we have that.
Yeah.
Less stressful this time because they're facing this way, right?
Yeah.
He's done it. Come through the clutch. Roll the
Murder's
one,
initiative. He gets a 0. So I roll 5. You won actually either way because you're at -1. Because Vil has spelljamming too. Yes. Are you turning first or moving first or what? Quickly decide because I didn't get you to declare.
Okay, it's past
turn first or move.
If they're facing this way, if we turn south and then move to that, I think
you can't move, you can't turn south and move 2 because you can only get your free turn at the end.
We can.
You can do
south, move 1.
Yeah.
Move 2.
Can I do something around with a couple of my characters?
Yes.
Can I put Morthylla on the siege the ballista instead of Xeethra, and have Xeethra ready to cast sleep if they ram us?
Yeah, if they come into the same hex, you're prepared. You're basically ready to cast sleep.
Yeah.
That's sensible.
If close enough to.
That makes sense. There's no other casters. I mean, Ichabod is a priest. We'll assume Ichabod is ready to give someone a cure light wounds if a PC is injured. But yeah, other than that, you don't actually have any other relevant.
What the hell am I?
Oh yeah, Kawakami is a priest. Yeah, who cares about Kawakami is the real point. Yes.
Yeah, I've not got anything relevant prepared.
So yes, are you moving first or turning first anyway, Alex?
I think we need to move first because we need the distance.
Yeah. Move 2, turn 1?
Yeah.
And then what, turn up toward them or?
No, it's got to be away from them.
Like that. Yeah. They will move 1, and I think they will do that because though nothing's reloaded yet, they will have a couple of things reloaded next turn. So yeah, they'll be able to fire again. So that is that your catapult is reloaded now as well. So next turn you can fire your catapult.
Yeah.
technically.
And the ballista are reloaded now, aren't they?
Yeah, they have been for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. So we could
move
one turn 2. Or can we move one turn 3 if we get the SR? I forget what the number is. So they're not really on a heading to Ramos, so
they're not.
We could like move one and then rotate, and then we've got the ballista pointing at them.
Well, I think if we keep moving 2 to try and get out the range of our weapons for a minute, get ourselves... Because I think, like, the way we're going, trying to kill the crew, isn't actually working. So I think what we should try and start working towards is getting behind them so we can try and do hull damage to the dome. That feels like the easiest way of...
To be honest, like, well, we have already triggered a morale check from killing a lot of their units. If it was because they were at 50%, it wouldn't be weird if we got them down to only 25% and it triggered another morale check, for example.
I don't think we should be pivoting this late into the game.
Okay.
Yeah, another thing is...
but they've got a big lead on hull points on us.
Yeah. Is there a cooldown time for resummoning the genie?
Isn't it a week or something?
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just keeping this up for a week.
Can we run away from them for a week?
I mean, I'm pretty sure if we tried, we could just run away from them. They can't match our speed if we're moving 2 every turn.
If I did resummon him, I wouldn't just send him back into suicide anyway. But I guess
we could
probably, if it all goes badly, run away. But
we could just try doing that. Just try running away now. Like we've taken run away and lick our injuries, firing the catapult at them as we go. Like,
well, I think the main thing is the powerful spellcaster, because like if we've killed this many of them, and it all takes another sleep spell to have them almost out of kobolds and goblins. The main thing is does anyone have something that would be really good against a single target if we do get boarded or something?
Well, if I punch him if I get lucky and hit him with martial arts and knock him out in a single blow. Which is a very small chance. It's like 0.5% or something, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. That's something.
That's anybody got something better than
that? Theoretically, Dr. Jones could poison him.
Okay, right. So we call
him the second round.
We have a lovely meal together, and then we offer him,
This is actually the Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. It was August 6th, so I can't use the paralysis poison, unfortunately. That's a shame.
It may not have been a land war in Asia, but it was a war we shouldn't have started.
I don't think we did. I think we tried to run to start, but didn't try that hard.
Yeah, if we want to run, we should run. I'm just thinking. So like, there's probably not much of a way to get rid of the spellcaster without having to board, right?
You have You have a chance when you hit the deck. You have a chance of hitting him, but it's randomized in terms of doing personal damage to him. I mean,
yeah.
You can hit him with the catapult.
I mean, if we hit him with a catapult, that would do real good.
And we're mostly like levels like 2 to 4, right, in our group.
Yeah.
So
I guess
and he knew Corn of Cold, so he's bigger than 2.
Yeah. So is Cone of Cold like a level 4 spell? Either way, Cone of Cold, Fireball, that kind of thing. Getting another one of those would could easily just be a TPK.
Yeah.
So, unless we can actually, I don't think we can't really use ballast die for like single targets, can we?
No, you can. It's just randomized unless you're in the same hex. If you fire, it'll be randomized. Now, because he's larger, I think it actually says if there's 10 targets on deck, you roll a d10. But he's obviously larger, so in any other case to do with proportional risk, the game tells you to ratio it. So hence why I'm rolling a d4. You have a 1 in 4 chance of hitting him essentially. After hitting personnel.
I think I agree. You should probably run away, especially since if it's an ogre spellcaster and it has, say, another Cone of Cold, we're not going to be able to take it out fast anyway.
I mean, you know, the 3d10 from the catapult as we're running away might do it.
Yeah, you try that. Yeah.
There's the alternative we've not really looked at, which is sending Jackson and some crew to go try and snipe him with a ballista from the Star Sail.
That's a good way to get Jackson killed if he has something like magic missile.
But it's not like Jackson sticking his head out the window.
I should say a light ballista has vastly longer range than magic missile.
Yeah.
Albeit I would say to get close enough to target him rather than randomize, you need to get it closer. But just
we need to be
perspective.
Very close, but equally the Star Sail is, I imagine, much smaller, and whilst not very fast, probably not going to be their main focus. Like they see this thing running away, probably won't care about it for a minute until hopefully we get a lucky shot and kill the ogre.
But if it's having to go into the same hex to have a decent chance of actually hitting the ogre could just do something pretty bad to it, surely.
Spells don't do that much to Spelljammer. It's like there are some that can,
but the people
they do that much to the person piloting them.
But the person piloting it is inside the ship. Like most.
Wait, so is everyone inside
line of sight?
Is everyone inside the ship when they're doing that and firing the ballista?
Well, I mean, until the last moment when you poke your head out and.
Well, I mean, the Star Sail, he's at the wheel though, isn't he? So, as in to be clear, Jackson is exposed. It's not. There's not a sealed helm.
Oh, there is. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's only worth it if we ask them and they say that they're actually absolutely willing to do some kind of suicide mission. But I think this is kind of like it sounds a lot like an harebrained scheme to kind of kill your henchmen and have them all desert you and get a reputation and all that kind of stuff. That
if we get down to like 15 hull points, 10 hull points, I think we should consider that.
But
I don't know if he would consider that, but so it's kind of a moot point.
Well, if it's
I think
a
running
moot
away
point.
is the best option
if
here.
it's a choice between suicide mission or slow death at the hands of catapults.
I mean,
okay, Jamie, do you want to roll your initiative then?
Why are we talking like we're losing? Like they've already had to make one morale check for crew losses.
Because we're at 20 out of 38 hull points.
Jamie, do you want to roll
That's a
initiative?
fair point, though. It's like if the crew surrenders, we've lost initiative.
I will turn them. So in that case,
I think they would just run away, though, wouldn't they? If the crew decided to stop fighting, I don't think that's the
They wouldn't surrender and let us board. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think the magician would be like, "Oh, I guess my kobolds are too scared now. Let's just go and fly a white flag and give them everything on our ship."
2 ballista will fire. Medium ballista will fire and hit. That's 2d3. So that is 3 damage, Alex. If you record that, and you are heading south at the moment, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you heading south 2? You're heading south 2 and then firing you can head south 2 and then you're firing a catapult, which is Tom.
Can we fire the catapult like whilst we're moving? Like say when we're at still within 1 hex, but when the catapult's on arc, so we can aim it more accurately.
Okay. No, it doesn't make much difference at that point. Okay, roll. Make your roll against the deck. That will hit. Yeah. Okay, there we go. 6 health. Okay. They had moved. You have run. Are you going to do a face change? Your free facing change? They are facing southeast. You're facing south.
I would say drift to face southwest.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
I'll be back in a minute. You guys keep going.
Great. Okay. Is the intention this turn to keep running full speed?
Yeah, I think we want to keep moving two hexes around until something happens.
Cool. Okay. It's Alex's. I roll 9.
Oh, okay, that's equal, at least.
And you're going 2?
Yeah.
SR check. Yeah, pass. Oh, why are we going south now?
you're facing southwest, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, because the hexes is that. Yeah, they don't quite line up. Yeah, so yeah, you're going there. Are you facing change at all?
They're facing?
They are facing south.
I would say if we tend to start facing north or northwest, depending on how many points we've got. Yeah.
I think northwest.
Yeah.
Not north.
You can't get to north because you're using your free facing.
Yeah. Because we've got the ballista coming to bear soon.
Yep. Okay. Initiative is Jones.
That's a D10. -1, so I win.
So you're trying to make it clearer which hex you're in. So for range purposes. So you're going to move two.
Fairly SR though.
Oh, you're moving one, and then facing north. They're in arc but out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
On your turn.
They're 5 away now.
Yeah, they'll move, and I can fire one catapult. I think. Oh no, it is a medium catapult, so it's got range. Yep, great. 13. So they do 1d3 plus 1 damage. That will be 4 damage, Alex.
Ow.
Alex is. Your crew are not yet too worried actually in terms of what cause morale checks. So
we are at 13. We are.
Yeah.
Below half.
Okay. New turn. Presuming you're firing ballista is one thing you're doing. What facing? What? They're now facing southwest.
I think we should fire the ballista before we move, and then turn.
And move if you have a free movement at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom. Yeah, turn before you move.
Yeah.
I rolled 10. Well, no, this initiative, and then you will actually win because I rolled 10, and you're at -1.
Yeah.
So yeah, great. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, fire ballista. So that's Tom and Jamie.
Oh, failed the SR check.
So yeah.
Hopefully.
Tom hits. Roll a d4 to see what you hit, and Jamie hit. Oh, that's a critical.
No, that was Andy.
Critical.
That was me failing the SR check.
Why are you so bad? Okay, Jamie, could you roll Could you roll your to hit, please? Yeah. Roll ballista. Medium ballista is 3d6. Tom.
10.
Yeah, that will miss another crew member. Oh, Jamie Afka, didn't he? Alex, 1d20, please.
Sure.
Kawakami comes up and encourages Morthylla. This is how you fire Morthylla. Morthylla's like, go away, creepy guy. Okay, roll for hull. In fact, sorry, no, medium ballista, Thaco. That will kobolds. I think I just checked was 7, weren't they? If they got armor on, they're 7. So yeah, roll versus the hull.
I missed a hull also.
You are. Kawakami should not be allowed to fire things. Are you then turning to? You're going to face that way.
No.
With your movement.
Opposite way, I think.
And then you can face one more. You can actually turn with your free facing to there.
No, we failed the SR.
No, you've got. That means you've got one movement.
Yeah.
So you can turn two.
So we'd turn, and then that'd be our move turn, and then we'd have a free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we could again turn to face away from them.
You could turn south from that because you were turning it facing north. It then puts your catapult back in, doesn't it? Actually, ironically.
Yeah. Do we want direct south or do we want southwest? I'm not hearing any opinions. I think southwest.
What about
to keep running?
Up to you. Yeah, I think. Yeah,
we're winning. You just need to have a bit of faith, lads.
Okay.
We are far from any sun. My faith.
Let's go.
We have
See,
faith.
you're in the flow. Xeethra, do you want to roll the initiative for this turn then?
Yeah. That's 5, I guess.
That's a draw. In that case, it'll be catapult to start with. Tom, they have one on that side. It's a ballista. They will fire one ballista, which they miss with. Sorry, it's actually catapult they'll miss with. But yeah, Tom misses.
His damn catapult while I'm hitting the hull.
Yep, roll for hull. You can get 3d10 on a guy. Just hit.
I can't believe this.
You've hit once, to be fair. Yep, great. They've taken. They've taken. That hasn't corrected it. They've taken 7 hull damage. They are still fine for that. Doesn't look too badly damaged. It's a bit of, you can see some scuffs and stuff, and you continue to thin out the crew. But yeah, as it was a draw, are you moving to? Oh no, SR. Sorry, Vil. SR.
It's the new round. Yes.
Pass. So you move 2, and then you've got a free facing. If you want to, they are moving 1. And they did fire at the start, but yeah, they're 4 away. Are you changing facing for free or not?
Do we think swing to face northwest, or are we?
No, I think we want to keep running.
We're winning.
We're really not.
Like they're not even able to crew their helm anymore. That like it's... Okay, keep undercurrent facing, I guess.
Yeah. New turn. It is Alex rolling, I think. Alex rolling initiative. I roll a 5.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Vil, do you want to roll your thing? They will move forward. I think they've got 2 shots next turn. They've got 2 ballista next turn. So Vil /Jones passes. You're heading to there. You're now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as in they are in that lower hex. So you're range 5 now. You're slowly drawing away. Decisions. I guess,
well,
Tom. The ballista will be your ballista already. Tom and Jamie, any views?
I'm not too fussed.
I mean, how much is the ogre I'm worried about really in the spellcaster? But I think we're, doing okay in terms of peppering them. I wouldn't quite go as far as to say we're winning.
We are at 13 out of 38 hull points.
Yes, mayhaps discretion is the better part of valor.
Valor is the better part of valor. That's why they call it valor.
And staying alive is
death
the better
is
part
also
of
the
staying
greater part
alive.
of valor. So. I vote flee.
Fair enough.
Yep. I guess we'll do initiative one more time. Technically, it's up to 10 hexes, so we'll probably need to run a few turns to check that, won't we? Jones.
They can't catch up to us, so at worst, it's just slowly that our lead increases.
Yep. So, I guess you could have a couple of initiatives in a row which allow them to get a shot in, or something like that.
That's true. I guess once we're up to 6.
So that is okay. Jones, do you want to? Actually, I'm not sure I can. Jones, do you want to roll your spell jamming? /Vil spell jamming. Yeah. So that would mean he'd then go 2 there. That would take the range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was going to say, I think I will double check actually, because essentially at this point I'm not sure it's going to matter. Yeah, I think if that's the case, because you're now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next round they'll either catch up to 6, and you'll either be at 7 or you'll be at 8. Essentially, yeah, because you can just keep spelljamming. You can escape now. So yeah, if you are desiring to leave combat, I will let that break there, because he doesn't have spells he's going to be able to use, or he wants to use, that will meaningfully change that calculus.
Which is why we need to drift and come around for another pass.
Okay, I assume you're going back into the flow. We're going to the flow map then. Yep. I mean, yeah, I don't think anyone's opinion there was stupid. I think you'd caused a morale check. You'd killed over half their gun crew.
Yeah.
Like you'd done some pretty serious work, but you were also at a 3rd health. It's kind of tough, isn't it? Because if they hadn't had that last hit that made Alex finally panic and have a breakdown, the last 4, you'd have been at 17, and you could probably have I think panic button. I think Alex's panic buttons were below 15, was what he said before. So I think that's kind of what hit you.
Yeah, I think it's just like if we kept fighting, we could have caused another morale check or got rid of the main part of their crew, but it would just be basically the same result if they run away instead of us. I don't think we would realistically be able to board them or destroy them.
I mean, you're faster than them is the only thing for that. The relevant thing for that is you're faster than them.
Yeah.
Or rather, sorry, you were faster than them when they were not jamming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just a spellcaster. Like, even if we chased them and then tried to board, it would just be like getting another cone of cold in the face of a bunch of like level 3 or whatever sort of player characters.
It depends how you're going to win it, doesn't it? You got to, it's in that sense you're moderately underpowered for, like, you can jam, you can get around, and you can fight stuff, but it kind of depends. We have a time record, because we've got 8 minutes left to play. We've got a time record, so we might as well do some random encounters. But I'm trying to find where they are. Are they just in main session? The old main session? Was it missed dice rolls? That was what Tom had pointed, I think. Yeah, he'd pointed to missed dice rolls, hadn't he? That was it. Yeah. You've got 0.1 ton of olive oil. You should have used that. Okay. And we had done, it was Jones's set of D10s, I think, which precipitated the combat. Yep, it was.
Probably. Blame me.
So you're at 50 days. Alex, do you have the food relevant? The food list? So you're at 50 days.
And we're on
actually, it depends.
Half rations?
You'll be on the 53rd day when you resummon the Iron Tornado. If you're going to use one of his summons, Morthylla.
Hang on. Sorry, it's another 10 days. Yes, that's what was. I was like, hang on, we're going to consume 1,400 ration. No, that's the. Another 5 days, bringing us up to the 50th day. So we're down.
That's right.
280 rations.
Okay, so in that case, roll them wherever you can roll them in batches. But Alex, do you want to roll? What was it? D10s, D20s, 10 D20s. In the flow, it's actually the whole thing is you've actually in a way always had not a crazy amount of encounters on the curve, but you've had above your probability. I think.
Sorry, what was that roll?
Of encounters. Roll 10 D10s or whatever in whatever batches you want.
10 D10. The first one is a 1. Nothing else is remarkable.
Oh yeah, that's in missed die rolls that you put that, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to 10 dice in outright. In roll 20.
Roll 20, completely freaking out.
You say D10s or D20s?
10D.
I said D20s.
Oh,
Alex.
D20s.
I did, yep.
He did
In the
say
flow.
D10s the second time.
No, remember.
But, he
Yeah, no,
before said
remember. Sorry.
D20s, so.
Yeah, it's remember in space encounters are on D20s, but your chance increases depending on phenomena.
Right. Should I just re-roll 10D20s then?
Yeah, roll yeah.
Nothing.
No ones. Because it is 1 in 20 here. Okay, take 10 days rations off. Remember, yeah, we worked out. You did work. We had an algorithm for working out how much the genie was doing. So
yeah, another 10 days after that 10 I'd already done.
Yep. Let's give someone else to blame. Andrew, roll 10d20.
Are we rolling that in the Discord? Then I take it.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, you might as well to avoid. We will report. I'm looking at it. So Alex rolled 14, 8, 19, 16, 9, 18, 12, 15, 7, 19. I'm Dice Audio, sponsored by Budweiser's.
Okay.
Sponsored by the Archers. Andrew does not roll any ones. 4, 3, 7, 4, 15, 15, 9, 5, 10, 6, 14. Thrilling dice action. That is up to day 70.
Nice dice action, that.
And then it's you, Tom, isn't it?
Oh, here we go.
What was the thing for the rations for Behind Tornado? Sorry.
Haven't we already added them in? I think was what we'd done.
Oh wow!
Oh god, I rolled 3.
Okay, they're not sorted. Could you, Tom? Could you roll 3 #1d20 in? Yeah, could you do it that way, please? 3 #1d20 for me. Oh, don't worry. I should have said d10, but that's fine. That means it's 5, 2, and 10. So 2, 5, and 10 are the days. So on the second day, Tom, could you please roll a d100 on the Foxton encounter table? 1 d100.
Here's the thought.
This is day 70.
Make any repairs in flight, or are they just like
we can check that as we're finishing up. We can check that, can't we? Between sessions, I need it. So, 77. Could you roll? We've got a couple of nested tables. We've got 2 nested tables to roll on, please, Tom. Could you roll 2 1d100? They are separate, so don't roll like 2d100, as it were.
2 d100s.
Yeah, 2 #1d100 is the way to sort them, so they're separate. Yeah. So day 72 of your journey. It's number 4. That's on the very rare subtable.
Oh my god, I got 4 and a 99. What is up with these rolls?
Can we just ban Tom from rolling dice?
Unless this is good. Unless this is good, in which case...
Yeah, we just find like a +5 sword floating in the Phlogiston.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll float straight through my head.
So yeah, sailing. Check for surprise, please, Tom. 1d10. We don't need to roll on race. No.
1d10.
Tom rolls a 9. You're not surprised. I'm
not surprised by this rare encounter.
Yeah. 2. So you come alongside. There is a what looks like a groundling pleasure yacht, but that's been modified for space travel or something. It's weird. It's there's like, you can see, it looks like it's got ballista in turrets, but as you come up alongside, and looking down, you do see a few familiar liveried guardsmen wandering the deck, checking on things. But currently, things are going very slowly, and there's like a swimming pool on the top. You are fairly sure that flying the flag from it is the kind of symbol or livery of Hastane, the Rygar. It's a party boat.
Thank God.
Tom slightly crying. Signs
Boost
off.
the ramming
Cool.
speed.
Yeah.
Imagine
We're pirates.
like Sam on the crow's nest, like, I see a ship.
Yeah. Yes, we can pick up with that one next time. Your day 7, because someone literally just write down day 72. That was.
I think we got that
Main session.
Great, so that we know where on your journey. Because I know that, because remember the journey is kind of semi-randomized in terms of it can be quite short or quite long in the flow depending on the ethereal strange currents that no one understands fully. And this is a long one. It maxes out at 100 days, so you know that between spheres, if you've got a chart, which you do have a chart, which I was going to say, did we? I need to double check what because you had another. It wasn't Hero Space. You also had another place you knew the way to, so I'll check that. I'll literally update that now after we go off air. But yeah, good session, guys. What do you think of the ship combat? I know it's a fairly simple ship combat, but yeah, functional, non-functional, interesting. Well, let's give the audience our opinions.
Yeah, no, I think it worked quite well.
Yeah.
I actually was doing a similar thing with boats in my campaign once, and this works a bit better because you had the numbers down a bit better. My ships just like rapidly outstripped each other in range very, very quickly.
Yeah, I was going to say, obviously that kind of matters as to in Spelljammer is helms as well. Like a major helm crewed by a like level 9 guy. For example, that's kind of a worthwhile example to give, isn't it? Actually, let's just power sources. Okay, so level 9 major helm has SR4. Spelljammer will give it SR5. So like that's powerful. So there will be ships out there you can encounter which are incredibly quick compared to you, because you can get up to SR2 with a 75%ish, 80% chance. So in that sense, that's bad. You know, you're slow. You were against. It was helpful. You were both against something which seemed to be able to go slightly faster than you at first, but then wasn't going faster than you. And then, but was also a really unmaneuverable ship. So the fact that you were able to, it was turning 1 every hex it did travel maximum, whereas you were going 2 in the same hex if you wanted. Like your maneuverability, I think, meant you competed there much more than, given it had 10 guns, you had 3 because you never actually shipped the Star Sail. It massively outgunned you. It was bigger, it had a bigger crew, but it was so much slower than you, especially once it was slowed down. Once it was at your speed, you essentially statistically could leave it. There was that very, very, very hairy moment of turning into its like angle, like it could move.
Yeah,
it could move and then turn if it wanted. But essentially, because you won initiative next turn, that was Tom rolling a 1. In fact, if I think that's the thing is if that had not happened,
me and my ones.
Yeah, you'd have had to do a completely different thing. As in, you might still have won, who knows? But the point is, you might still have succeeded in some way. But it would have been in the same hex as you. It would have been ramming you. And rams, a piercing ram, which is what it had. If I go, where's the short range combat ramming? Piercing rounds inflict 1 point of hull damage for every 10 tons, times the number of hexes the ship moved in a straight line. That's a good thing there, is it was going slowly. But the bad thing is its tonnage is 60, so it would have done 6 points of damage on ramming. And you would suffer the hull hold and ship shaking critical hits. And there'd be a percentage chance of you being locked in combat. Your tonnage is 50. You're not much smaller, but you're super a merchant ship, basically. It'd be 5% times the victim's tonnage. That doesn't quite work, does it? Because that'd be 5 times 50, it'd be 250%. I think it's 5% of the victim's tonnage or something like that. I'll have to look that up.
Maybe like
but essentially, it'd be something like that. Yeah, it'd be whatever it is. The point is, you probably would have like a 25 to 50% chance of being fouled. So then, you would be in a that would be potentially positive for you, ironically, if you could win. But it might be better than being very close range to it, with it firing at you every turn. But yeah, I'd say you didn't do badly there. And yes, certainly, I rolled. It was very 4 was very rare on the. You rolled ships. I checked ship first because that affects what races matter. There is a race randomizer, but actually, it probably makes sense to do it the other way around. And then as it's a yacht, I was like, that's mostly used by humans, and I'm counting Hastain as a human for this purpose. I was like, who do you know who sails in this kind of direction regularly, who has a yacht? Probably is Hastain. But yeah, great. Then I will check the charts actually for you. It won't affect this arc of the campaign, but it might if we're playing again in like 9 months or something, or whenever it is we play again. 18 months. But yeah, great. Okay then, guys. Thanks for that. I will catch. We'll be probably on in a couple of weeks, won't we?
Yep. Excellent.
Awesome.